Hey everybody, Tommy here, the Tommy Borg, and as we all know probably by now, Apple unveiled their keynote on March 9th of 2015. So there are some things that are here today on March 10th, and things that are going over to next month, and probably in the next coming months. So in this video, I'm gonna discuss what's here and what's out right now, and what's gonna be out next month and probably in the next few months. So the biggest one that we probably all know by now, which is going around the internet, is the Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch is supposed to come out on April 26th, I believe. And pre-orders go on April 10th from the internet. And with the Apple Watch, in order to use the Apple Watch, we need to have an iPhone with great software, which is prepared already. So Apple unleashed iOS 8.2 to the public. So basically, they prepared the iPhones for the Apple Watch because the Apple Watch only works on the iPhones, not on the iPads of all generations, and not on the iPod Touch 5th generation. So it only works for the iPhones from the 5 and later. So there's an app on the iPhone's home screen called the Apple Watch, which basically allows you to pair your device with the Apple Watch. And also, while we're talking about iOS 8.2, iOS 8.2 also gives us new features for other devices. So as we see here on this spec sheet that I have this spec sheet. Go over to the next one. So Apple introduces the support for the Apple Watch, and also improves to the Health app. So the Health app has been redesigned and from the ground up, I guess, and they basically put support there for the Apple Watch. And you could take a look at other things while during the screen graph. And then we go to the next picture over. Apple has been really focusing on stability. That's the priority number one. So they've been focusing on stability. So stability enhancements like improving stability in mail, maps and flyover, music, voice over readability, improves connectivity with made for iPhone hearing aids. So basically, I'll give you one hint of what they've improved. So Apple has improved the maps in the flyover mode, where it was slow to respond or sluggish in some cities when and it wasn't optimized very good. But now it's been optimized in iOS 8.2. Now, bug fixes that we see here. Let me bring this up, that way you could see. Apple fixed an issue in maps that prevented navigating to some favorite locations, addressing an issue where the last word in a QuickTime reply message wasn't, available, I guess. Fixes an issue with, iTunes purchases, contents, and other things. And of course, there are other things that you could take a look here. Now there is one I can give you on that has been fixed. Fix a Bluetooth calling issue where no audio is heard until the call is answered. I've been experiencing that. Other people have been experiencing that. So that has been fixed. And of course, some other things have been fixed as well. As the other page, also the bug fixes as well. The list, it keeps going down and stuff. So they released iOS 8.2 for all devices, but the iPhones get the Apple Watch app to prepare their devices for the Apple Watch, as we all know now. Also they also released the new MacBook. Looks like they didn't add MacBook Pro or MacBook Air. If you remember all the way back in 2008, Apple had the MacBook, the white MacBook, the aluminum MacBook. Then they crossed it off and then just put MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. Looks like they're bringing the word back to their MacBook, their new MacBook. So I don't know when it's going to be introduced. I forgot about it, but I'll give you the key features about it. It has a new keyboard with new typing things inside, a new Force Touch trackpad, a little update. The MacBook Pro will be getting the Force Touch trackpad, and it's been enclosed in the aluminum with no fans, so there's no fans. This is the first ever quiet MacBook. The notebooks there are no fans in it, so it's very quiet. In terms of specs, I don't know. I'm sure there'll be videos on YouTube about about that. A little updates of the MacBook Air. They'll be upgrading the specs in the previous MacBook Air and MacBook Pro. Let's see. The health app. We talked about the Apple Watch. Just to give you a little again. Next month in April the 26th, I believe. That's pretty much all I can really remember from their keynote. It was a very long keynote, like 1 hour and 43 minutes. Now, if you know stuff that I haven't talked about in this video, please follow me on Twitter at BorgTommy01, BORG Tommy01 on Twitter. If there haven't been things I mentioned in this video, please let me know on Twitter and Google Plus by entering my name, Thomas Francis. So that's gonna do for me, guys, in this video. Oh wait, I just remembered one thing. Apple has a single port on their MacBook. It's where you charge, connect the HDMI, transferring USB, data from device, and all that other bells and whistles. You'll be seeing those in stores. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Peace out.